Hey everyone, this is Verdult here, and today we have the Magma Final Battle. The winner of this battle will be the champion of the division, like from the LBA league. So if I win this battle, I'll be the Magma champion, and then I'll proceed to battle the Aqua champion, which is currently right now D-Train, and the winner will be the champion of the LBA. If you don't know, I was the champion of the last season, and I'm planning to get like the back-to-back championship. Anyways, we're going against Eli, and Eli, his name's Eli, not Ellie. I'm just saying. Last time I made this mistake. Anyways, Eli, like I decided to bring a Garchomp, and this Garchomp, I was putting like all my hopes on this Garchomp. Like Garchomp is my win condition, which is a Sword Dance Garchomp with Aqua Tail, Poison Jab, and Earthquake. This does a lot on his team, especially since he decided to drop Mega Scissor. He had the Mega Scissor and he decided to drop it, and he picked up a Mega Altaria. And Mega Altaria really does a number on my team, honestly. And therefore a +2 Poison Jab kills the Dragon Dance variant, which is not what I expect him to bring, honestly. I expect him to bring Hyper Voice. Since I do have Skarmory, and if he decides to be fully physical with Dragon Dance, he can't beat Skarmory. But anyways, we try our best. So let's get into this battle. Will I be eliminated, or will Eli be eliminated? Anyways, he leads off with this Mew, and I didn't actually expect him to bring Mew whatsoever. I expected Lender's Eye, or Lender's Incarnate. So I lead off with Arcanine, as he decides to switch out, thinking that I'm the Assault Vest variant, which honestly gives away that he's more offensive than defensive, because he could have taunted me and set up rocks if he was the defensive variant. But he decided to switch out, which means he's offensive, but I wasn't smart enough to notice that whatsoever. So here I go for Extreme Speed, getting some chip damage on this thing, and I can see that it's not Choice Scarf. I expected the Choice Scarf, to be honest, but I can see it's not Choice Scarf. Goes into his Feraligatr. I can try and Will-O-Wisp this thing as he Dragon Dances, but I'm not going to lose my Arcanine this quickly, because it walls Altaria. It walls most variants of Altaria. Even with Earthquake I can take it after Intimidate. So he goes for Waterfall, and this does a lot. And here is something really sucky happened to me. Well, I could have set up the rocks, which would help me a lot. I decided to be kind of a pussy and go for Roost. And what I should have done is set up rocks, and you'll see later. So I go for Roost, and he goes into his Arctic Lord. And I decided to switch out because I have no switches for this thing whatsoever. Everything will be damaged severely from the Scald or the Burn. So he goes for Scald here on the Clefable. I'm trying to bait him to roar me out. But before doing that, I decided to go for Thunder Wave just to be a dick. Honestly, I have no other move for this thing. I didn't mean to have Calm Mind on my Clefable. I meant to have an extra move. I forgot what it was, but I didn't mean Calm Mind. Calm Mind was there by accident because I had another set of mind against him, and then I changed my mind and I forgot to remove Calm Mind. That's a lot of minds in one sentence. Anyways, I go for Calm Mind here because I know for a fact that he's carrying a Roar, especially when his Rotom Heat isn't Scarf. That means he doesn't have any way whatsoever to stop Cosmic Power or Calm Mind Clefable. So he's definitely bringing Roar. So I decided to go for Moonblast against this thing because I know he's going to roar me right now. I'm not going to waste my time and go for extra Calm Mind. He does roar me out, send me on to Garchomp, which is his worst thing, and I was waiting for this matchup this entire time because I know he's going to switch out. He's not going to just die to an Earthquake from Garchomp. So he switches out as I expected, and I pull off the Sword Dance, and we know that his Rotom Heat isn't Scarf. This is a potential sweep. Like, nothing on his team lives. I have Poison Jab for Altaria, Earthquake kills Roserade, and Earthquake could potentially kill Mew, but Mew is freaking bulky. Anyways, goes into his Rotom Heat, and I go for Aqua Tail, +2 Aqua Tail, and the damage is amazing. Like, one hit KO. Obviously, if he's max HP, max defense, he would still have around 50% chance to die, but with the Extreme Speed, it's a guaranteed kill, so I wasn't worried except for the miss. So he shows that he's Scarf Mew, except that I have the Yachi Berry, and he goes for Ice Beam. I have the Yachi Berry because he potentially has Rotom Heat, which can go for HP Ice and kill my Garchomp. So seeing that his Choice Scarf means that he has no HP investments, and Earthquake will just destroy this Mew. So he goes into his Lust, and I'm like, oh, don't tell me you're Sash, come on. And I go for Earthquake, and I'm like, come on, please, please, please. And bam, there's the Focus Sash, and I'm like, okay, he could still miss his Sleep Powder. If he misses his Sleep Powder, I just win. He goes for Sleep Powder, unfortunately he doesn't miss, but like, I'm not, like, the percentage is in his favor, so I can't complain. So here I sleep turn 1, which is classic. He goes for Sludge Bomb, revealing that he does not have Giga Drain, so I could wake up on the next turn, but I don't, which sucks a lot, but also I'm not going to complain because he did roar me out into Garchomp, with Empoleon. It was the perfect matchup. Had he rolled me into Arcanine, this would have sucked. But unfortunately, 2-turn sleep sends Garchomp out. So I need to be very, very careful with what I choose to kill this Roserade. I didn't want, honestly, to send Arcanine, to send Gengar, just because sending Gengar would bait out the Arctic Lord, and I can't kill it with Focus Blast from this range. I don't want to take a call, because this is probably the last thing that can kill Altaria right now. Altaria could come in any minute and just Dragon Dance and sweep. So I go into Clefable as he goes for Scald, and Scald, again, I'm hoping he'd roar me out. So I'm waiting here. Like, I'm going to try to kind of stall him out until he roars me out, because again I have no switches to this Scald, or at least until he starts doing weird stuff. So he starts to switch out, and I'm like, wait a minute, why are you switching out? Are you Lombardi for Alligator? If he Dragon Dances as they go for Thunder Wave, this would be extremely dangerous. Anyways, I heal up here, and I get back to my health, and I'm like, wait, he can't be Lombardi. He did way too much to scar me with Waterfall. Around 45% to 48 without any Dragon Dances, so he has to be the Life Orb Sheer Force. So he goes for Waterfall, and this Waterfall does not kill, so I go for Thunder Wave comfortably knowing that he doesn't have Lombardi. He could have had a sub, but I figured, I don't know, it's not Eli's style to like put subs from what I've seen. Plus, if he puts sub on for Alligator, to be specific, he has no space for other moves, and he needs all the coverage to kill my team, otherwise he'll be walled. If he has Waterfall and Ice Punch, Tentacruel will wall him. If he has Waterfall and Earthquake, some other mon will wall him, but I forgot. Anyways, maybe Garchomp or Bulkachomp. So here I get the Thunder Wave, and once I got the Thunder Wave and the Moonblast, it was completely irrelevant whether he gets paralyzed or not, because I plan to send Moel after that and just go for Thunder Punch. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but Moel is legal in this league, or at least this season. Next season it will be banned. We agreed that it's kind of overpowered. So I do go for Moonblast, get rid of the Feraligatr. Like I said, paralysis isn't relevant whatsoever. If you could say it's relevant, it's just that he revealed his Altaria set, which is really helpful for me. He goes into Queen Puff, and he decides to go for Earthquake because he can't go into Empoleon, fearing that high Moonlight. So he goes for Earthquake, and he reveals that he's physical. Once I saw that he's physical and he has Earthquake, which means there's a huge chance he does not have Fire Blast, because running Fire Blast and Earthquake, I am not so sure of that, seeing how both hit Mawile. So I intimidate him, Mega Evolve and go for Flare Off. He goes into Arctic Lord, which means that Thunder Punch is a guaranteed kill after the Flare Off. If he was physically defensive, he could live with Thunder Punch for full health. Obviously this is Mega Mawile with its insane damage. So I go for Flare Off, and it does around, like, this does a lot of damage, like, I don't know, 28% or 30%, something like that. But we know that Thunder Punch kills. Even if he's not paralyzed, I'm invested enough to outspeed. Thunder Punch, taking this thing out, amazing. And then he goes into his Queen Puff, which is his last Pokemon, and this is scary because if I mess my player up, I just lose. And I can't risk it and go for Ice Punch because he could have Cotton Guard, and he can eventually beat me with Cotton Guard if I keep Ice Punching, so I have to player up. So he goes for Dragon Dance, and I'm like, come on, come on. Mega Mawile, don't miss, please. Satan, please. And bam! Get the player off, and I do manage to win this. And right now we are the Magma champions, so congratulate us. And then we will be going against D-Train on May 25th, I think. And yeah, this will conclude everything. Hopefully we become the back-to-back champions of the LBA. See you guys next time.
Your sorrow, breathe the fear, clear the mind, the righteousness of it.